Today on Gardening with Greg, we're going to talk about working cover crops into your summer gardening rotation. I got this little spot behind me. It's about 1,000 square feet. I had summer squash there last year and I really didn't have plans for it this spring. So instead of letting it lay bare, I said, you know what? I'm going to plant me a cover crop there and I'm going to plant buckwheat. I knew I needed to break that disease and insect pressure that I had last summer, and buckwheat's going to fit the bill. It grows real quick and it's going to break that cycle, and I can add all that organic matter back to the soil. Now, buckwheat's a warm season cover crop. You can plant it anytime during the spring to summer, all the way up into the fall here in the deep south. It's fast growing, and the troublesome weeds that I have is crabgrass and pigweed. And this stuff grows a lot quicker than either one of those. You can see behind me, I planted this about 2 weeks ago, and it's going to shade out those troublesome weeds I got and help break that cycle. Now, this buckwheat has a triangle shaped seed. You can broadcast it, or you can even plant it with our Hoss garden seeder. If you broadcast it and rake it in, you want to rake it in good, or if you plant it with our seeder, you want to plant it about 1/2 inch deep. Now, the seeding rate on this buckwheat is 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet, and that's what I used on this plot behind us. Now, this buckwheat, we loaded up with white flowers before long, and a good strategy to have is to let it flower for 2 to 3 weeks, then incorporate it back into your soil. The reason is, after 2 to 3 weeks of flowering, those seeds mature and they can be a little bit invasive, so you want to incorporate it back into the soil before those seeds mature. Now, those flowers are great for pollinators, and the bees just love them. If you've ever had buckwheat honey, you know what I'm talking about. It's a nice, dark, rich honey, and all the bugs really appreciate you growing buckwheat in your garden. Buckwheat has a taproot system, which helps bust up that soil. It also scavenges phosphorus. So think of it as like a big reservoir, so it can pull all that phosphorus together and save it for the next plant that you plant in that spot. Whether you're giving your spring garden area a rest or you need a transition crop from spring to fall, buckwheat can fit the bill for that. Plenty of biomass. It's going to hold those nutrients for you. It's going to give those bees something to eat. It's going to draw in the pollinators. It's going to help you have a healthier soil system. We got buckwheat in 1 pound, 5 pound, and 10 pound bags. If you need more than that, give us a call and we'll fix you up. See the link below to get your buckwheat seed. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next week on Gardening with Greg.